Hello, a very good morning to you. A cold night last night, it dipped to -5. And as we can see on the satellite and radar image today, here in the northwest of England, generally dry conditions, with a bit of brightness getting out at times. A cold feel to the day, although winds are falling generally light. Plenty of sunshine to look forward to, and it will get to around 4 or 5 Celsius at best this afternoon before freezing fog patches tend to reform as we head through into tonight. Now, the chief suspect for those freezing fog patches will be the Cheshire Plain through tonight, parts of Greater Manchester, but also up towards the Lakeland Fells. A widespread and hard frost to come again, with temperatures falling away to -4 or -5. So a frosty start to the day tomorrow, potentially icy as well, with the odd freezing fog patch to contend with through the rush hour tomorrow morning. It will lift quite quickly, and through the day tomorrow, winds increase in strength. A largely dry day to come, bit of sunshine here and there. Temperatures around 5 or 6 Celsius, not feeling particularly warm, but some slightly milder air for the Isle of Man tomorrow afternoon. Another foggy night in places tomorrow night, and looking ahead, dull to end the week, but as you can see into the weekend, a good deal milder. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good afternoon. Temperatures last night fell away to -5 and it's taking a while to recover this afternoon. Generally dry out there today with a light to moderate breeze. 6 or 7 Celsius will feel cold despite any brightness. And into this evening, quite widely across Greater Manchester, parts of Cheshire, we'll see a few freezing fog patches forming. Also parts of Cumbria and the Lakeland Fells. A widespread and hard frost to come once more tonight. -5 as we approach tomorrow morning. A frosty and in a few places foggy start to the day through the rush hour. Skies will brighten, it should be dry through the afternoon with winds increasing in strength towards tomorrow evening. Bye-bye. And we can expect another cold night tonight across the board with a few pockets of freezing fog before dawn. I'll have all the weather details later on in the programme. Thank you. A very good evening to you. A few freezing fog patches to contend with tomorrow morning. And like last night, it's going to be frosty across the board. Temperatures dip to around -5, and in sheltered spots, we'll see similar overnight lows tonight. Should be a dry day tomorrow, but winds will pick up through the afternoon. And for all of us by the weekend, it's feeling milder. You can see the ingress of that slightly less cold air across the UK over the next few days. It's not without its outbreaks of showery rain, but it shouldn't pose any problems weather-wise for us as we approach the end of this week. Back to this evening. Freezing fog could be a problem across parts of Greater Manchester, Cheshire through the early hours, but also Cumbria, so visibility will be tricky where we find those fog patches. And for all of us tonight, dry and very cold once more with a widespread frost, temperatures down to around -5 in a few spots before dawn. On to tomorrow, the sun is up at 8:01, setting at 3:56 tomorrow afternoon. On to tomorrow's details then, a really chilly start, frosty with those fog patches lingering through the rush hour, but it will break up through the middle of the morning and skies will brighten. Into the afternoon it should stay dry, there'll be more cloud for the Isle of Man. For the rest of us, a bright and fine day, winds picking up of course, but temperatures will be chilly once more, 5 or 6 Celsius. And as we go into tomorrow evening, a few pockets of fog once again. And then to Friday and beyond, more cloud in general across the board for northwest England and the Isle of Man. But notice a bit of a jump in temperatures as we get to the weekend. Hello again. Another cold night to come with a widespread frost for all of us. And in a few places before tomorrow morning, there'll be freezing fog patches to contend with. It should be dry tomorrow, but winds will pick up through the day. For all of us by the weekend, something slightly milder. We can see the ingress of that less cold air across the UK as we get towards the end of the week. It's not without its spells of showery rain, but shouldn't pose any problems weather-wise for us over the next few days. Back to tonight, we are seeing fog developing, chiefly across parts of Greater Manchester, Cheshire, but also Cumbria before dawn, the Peak District and the Pennines. It's cold for all of us with a widespread frost. Temperatures down to around -5 in a few rural spots before tomorrow morning. On to tomorrow, the sun is up at 8:01, setting at 3:56 tomorrow afternoon. If you're in the freezing fog tomorrow or you're travelling, do take care. It will gradually lift, but it might be after the rush hour. Frosty to start the day, but dry. Bit of brightness around, more cloud for the Isle of Man through the afternoon, and winds pick up for all of us as we go through the day. Another chilly one though, 5 or 6 Celsius at best tomorrow afternoon. Good night.